Hi everyone, my name is Javi, I can draw, and welcome to a new video. And I want to show you something that I kind of been discovering the last few days. Check this out. Now, here what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw eyes as I usually draw them. Which is, I have the rest of the face drawn here for speed. And I kind of want, the eye to be like this eye to be kind of here, I guess. Like the eyelid is going to be somewhere around here, and for this eye, like this is going to be something like this, with the eyebrow like this, and then I guess like a chin should come here, and this is how I usually draw eyes. Now lately I've been discovering that there's a much simpler way to know exactly where the eye goes, and it's also a rule that helps you kind of understand what part of the whole volume of the eyeball you are looking at. And that is by drawing some mask shape thing around the eye zone. Now I'm going to show you how it is, and then I'm going to teach you how to do it. Now first what I do is like I use this. I draw a mask like I'm drawing like some kind of superhero. I focus on the chin just a bit. This comes here. And now that I know this mask, what I do is I use it to focus a bit on the depressions that this would have here. And then I go like, yeah, the eye would be somewhere around here. And on this side, it would be something like this. Now you're wondering like, what is the difference? But I'm going to show you right now how this could help you place the eyes in the human's head when you're drawing a head exactly where you want to. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you is exactly what this mask means. First, this mask, I've seen like a lot of other illustrators do it, and I was wondering what the hell was it and what they were using it for, and I started using it myself to see if like it served any purpose, and it did. It actually helped me figure out from the depression that this part of the skull has, where the eye socket is, where to place the eye. Now let's go here. This is exactly what the masks help you do. Now this is a skull, of course. Now, the thing about this skull is like where there's a lot of fleshy parts missing on your face. But if you have to draw the mask, you will kind of know where it is, right? Like this part that will help you figure out where the eyebrows are. And then you will have this part of the mask, which coincides with this bone. And then this curve goes here to the top part of the nose. Now the same thing applies here from this particular side. You have this depression here to the cheekbone, and then you have this. Now usually when trying to figure out the mask, I'm going to be really honest with you, I don't follow that depression, but I kind of do this like if it was a pair of sunglasses. But in the end you end up doing this because, well, what you're trying to figure out by doing this mask is seeing how this depression goes, like I showed you at the beginning of the video. Like you're trying to figure out this out. And when you figure this out, you don't need this curve here, you just do this. Now that you know that, you know where the eyebrow would be, which is something like this. And by knowing that, you know that, well, the eyeball is going to be here, right here on this socket. Oh, sorry for that. Does that happen to you as well? Do you have a Wacom tablet and that thick stroke happens? Is it something that usually happens? Happens to me all the time. Drives me crazy. So if we have to draw the eyeballs, there will be something like this. And then you would draw the eyelids, and you would know exactly where the eye should go. Now this mask thing that I'm doing is to help you figure out how to simulate that depression on the volume of the face, because if you're when you don't do this, you kind of draw the eye on top of like this surface as if it was something just smooth and straight, and it isn't like that. And when you design a character and you start moving the head around, this helps you a lot in different angles on how to place the eyes. Let me see. Well, this eye doesn't look too good. But you catch my drift, right? So I'm going to show you right now what I mean. Now what I have here are several heads that don't have eyes. And see, now that I know that there's this mask that can help me with the eyes. Just 1 second. I know that, well, the eyebrows are going to be here. There's this cheekbone that I have to take into consideration, and it would be something like this. And I know that it's going to have to be a little depressed, so I start drawing my eye a little bit back from the top of the surface of the head. So now I have this, and now I can draw the eyebrow, and it all kind of works, right? And I'm following the volumes of the face that I was describing before. So this face is looking like this to the side. Now these angles, well, they are a challenge for me, so I'm going to give them a try. I don't know if I'm going to succeed, but well, I've been practicing it just a bit. Well, I don't know. So the top of the mask for the eyebrows, that would be something like this here for the nose. Now the cheekbone would be something like this, and then this would come this way. I would do something, it's kind of like this because here's a depression. So now the eye would go somewhere around here. And on this side, well, the same thing applies. I have to know if it's any good. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? It looks good enough. I'm pretty proud of that one. So this one, looking down. So eyebrows first, cheekbone later, and then coming back towards the nose, and from here it would be something like this. This one, this curve, takes some practice. And in this one, well, the thing about this angle is that when you're lowering your head, your eyebrow starts covering part of your eye. So if I'm going to do like some eyebrow like this, the eyelids would do something like this, right? I don't think I'm going to be proud of this one. Let me see. It could be worse. There's a lot of solving to do in this part. Let me see what I'm doing wrong. This should be more of a curve. Well, it still looks decent enough. I know I need some practice, but it's a lot better than before. Like before I discovered this mask-like technique, I had honestly no idea how to do this. And well, finally, I think this is an easy one. Just to go back. Let's just do this. And this has a cheekbone. You know, figuring this curve out actually helps to decide from this angle where the cheekbone is going to be more prominent, because you would have it like around here. And here we have it. Give you the proportions. So, what do you think? Do you think that this can help you know better where to place the eyes? I know that I may be sometimes going just a bit up or a bit down. That's something that I have to work on. But considering that before this, everything looked like this one here, that wasn't a good one. That's not good compared to this one. And it's not just because it has like a superhero mask, which makes everything look cooler, but because it actually helps with the overall volume of the shape. And this is like super important when if you're going to shape this face, this helps a lot. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we're getting a new video on ice as well, which is a subject that I started like 1,000 years ago and I never continued. I just did a video on the best tutorials. You can look for it in the channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you care for any of this. My name is Javi, I can draw, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!